I know that not everybody is lucky to watch my videos, and I know that not everyone is lucky enough to apply what I say. I'm a trader myself and I make my living of it. My style in trading is 70% swing trading and 30% day trading. In my days, people used to call it scalping, but I'm not really wealthy enough to not wealthy enough yet to be long-term trader. Okay, why I'm saying that? I'm saying that because I am the only person who talked about this. Okay, it's lagging a little bit. I'm sorry, but I was the first person or the only person who talked about the Bitcoin meltdown. Okay, at the beginning, and you can simply go back to my previous videos, maybe four, five, or six video videos, and you will find me talking about it, and you'll find this arrow was drawn and the price has stopped where the arrow stopped precisely. Okay, I was the first person to talk about it. So it's going to be very beneficial for you to subscribe to this channel. All right, what do we have here? So we have here, this is the daily chart. We'll find five Elliott waves, okay, followed by an expanding diagonal or symmetric expanding triangle here as a retracement or correction for the bullish or Elliott wave pattern. All right, and it went right as we are as expected here. The price has dropped under the two moving averages, exponential and simple. Okay, this is the expanding correctional triangle, and it even has broken under the lower band of the triangle and it's going. Am I going to keep on the short term selling? That's what I would like to see here. Let me analyze it in front of you. Simply, I have seen here, recognize that there is a, if I draw a line here, this is the daily chart. Remember that. Let's make it, okay, let's first see the, if I drew a line, another line here, there, you will find what? A falling wedge. Okay, a falling wedge has been formed. Let's change this to line chart here. So you will see a falling wedge. It's the same. If I have adjusted this a little bit from uh, from here to there, you will find the same shape, falling wedge. Okay, so this is a falling wedge, and I'm not feeling very comfortable to keep this short position. Yes, it's under the moving averages. I'm not going to go long from this point unless the price crosses over the two moving averages. Then I will change my mind and be bullish. But I will say that I'm out until this falling wedge got either disrupted by moving sideways or the price explodes upwards to for a while, then retraces back. If it went upwards to the moving average and stopped, I would be shorting again. If it went to the moving average and crossed over it, I'm going to see mostly I'm going to be bullish again on the Bitcoin. And so far, I am pausing Bitcoin, neither selling nor buying. Okay, let's go to the euro dollar. Okay, we have talked about euro dollar also over and over before. By the way, my style in trading, I told you that I'm doing the fundamental analysis then followed by the technical analysis. If the fundamental analysis gave me an indication towards a specific currency pairs, I go to it towards it. If it didn't, I ignore completely the technicals. So on the euro dollar side, the fundamentals, you can say it's not perfect, but not bad. Besides, this is the major pair, so we should have a look on it anyway. So on it has also formed five elite waves here, then followed by a correctional phase, sideways correction. I'm still bearish on this pair. The interest rate on the euro side is way higher than the interest rate on the dollar side, so it makes a lot of sense. The price is bouncing around the moving averages. Okay, sometimes it's below it, sometimes it's in between, but I'm still bearish on this. I'm in the middle of a long term trade, and I'm still bearish. Okay, I have gained some money. I have, but I'm still bearish, and I'm targeting the 1.09 ish. If you don't know why I'm have chosen this, go back to the previous video. Okay, and you will know the reasons. Again, I'm not advising you to follow my trades. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts and ideas. All right. The fundamentals of the pound dollar are perfect. Okay. Okay, I forgot to say something about the Bitcoin. This video may go longer due to the lagging in the computer. I apologize for that. Okay, there was I need the same exact chart, but it's okay. Here we have a trend line on the weekly chart. If you have recognized this, and the price has just broken under it and confirmed it by closing under the line. Okay, this is a very bearish sign. I forgot to speak about it. And in the same context, you will find that there is a falling wedge here. So I'm out. Two contradicting symbols makes me out of the market for a while. So two contradicting signs here. One's telling you be bearish, one's telling you be bullish, and the price still in the middle of the between in between the two moving averages. This is going to be a little bit chaotic. May move sideways, so it might be waste of time and freezing for the capitals. So that's why that's the second reason I'm saying that I'm out of the Bitcoin for the next week. Back to the pound. Okay, the pound here will find that after the five elite waves also it moved sideways, but the fundamentals of the pound were much more better than the euro dollar. That's why we gained some profits here by the being pushed downwards much more. Um, will I be bearish? Yes, I'm still bearish till I find the price reaches the previous uh, support here, this support level. So it's not very far away. My problem that I placed the take profit just below this um, uh, this candle just below it, and the price missed it. Okay, somewhere here. So it was unlucky day anyway, but I'm expecting anyway the price to revisit this area. I hope I'm right, especially that the price is still under the moving average. It's just kissing it and going downwards again. That's what I'm believing. Please do your math before you take your decisions, but just use my videos to understand how am I thinking. Okay, what else on my map? Um, let's check on the Aussie Kiwi. It also has a very good fundamentals. They are very harmoniously uh, harm, moving on the fundamental side. Okay, this is the daily chart. It has nothing significant. Okay, it looks like it's going to be in a correctional. Yeah, I told you that last week that this is going to be that wave, and it seems like a treasure. Yeah, I remember that now that I said that this looks like a treasure, a hidden treasure. The Aussie Kiwi is falling behind the euro dollar, and so it has formed the five move elite waves. I believe this is going to be sideways a little bit with a bearish um, tendency. So that what I said last video. It's a very good chance for the patient long-term traders. If you look on the weekly chart, you will find some kind of a characteristic specialized to the Aussie Kiwi that they are usually moving sideways. This is the weekly chart, sideways, 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 sideways. So if you brought it from the bottom side of this chart, there is a confirmed chance that the price is going to go up, and if you wait it until it goes up and short it, is going to be very much likely to that the price is going to go back to the bottom. So this is a very smart way to trade, is to use a pair like this to uh, make money from the upwards and the downwards previously, you know it, and be cautious by putting a rational stop loss. So if I was going to trade this now, I'm going to be bearish for two reasons. First, this is five elite waves. Second, as I know, it's moving in a channel way, so I believe that it's going to go downwards back to that area. So it might be a great chance for me if I have extra capital to trade. This is going to be this. Have a look at the monthly for this chart. Yeah, as I told you, hit the peak point. It went a little bit higher. If I was here, where would I place my stop loss? Okay, I would place my stop loss wisely, not like 2 or 3 pips over the current high. No, this is utterly, I'm sorry to say it, but utterly stupid. Okay, I would place my stop loss somewhere here, okay, and the previous resistance area, somewhere here in the middle. I, okay, and take profit here. Might be that stop loss is bigger than the take profit, but yeah, but if you can do it, if you see that this is too much risk, so don't enter it. But it's not going to be a very smart way to place the stop loss somewhere under it, because the price may make a flash movement to the upwards and go back to the same level. Okay, so be wise. Assume you have put the take profit level just 2 or 3 pips above the previous high, which was this. The price would have crashed you and went back to the bottom to where did you expect it to go. So that's why I'm saying be wise. If I was trading this from this point upwards, I was going to take this level as my stop loss level. Okay, previous support level, so resistance level, and I would have placed the stop loss somewhere a little bit over it. Okay, it was going to crash me also, but I was going to put it somewhere above the this candle, so I will put it somewhere here and wait and take profit at the bottom. Now you're entering from here, you should be wise and placing the stop loss somewhere here. So just some thinking loudly. Please do your math before you take your decision. I am not a financial advisor. All right, let's have a look at the Aussie USD. Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean by That's what I've meant by the only the luckiest people will be watching my videos. Did you see this on the monthly chart? The price is about to explode upwards. It's going to be exploded once it crosses this line and crosses close above the red moving average here, which is simple moving average. Me personally, if I saw that the price has broken the trend line here and broken the closed above the simple moving average with enough volume, big volume, I'm going to be longing for sure, and this is a monthly chart. This is going to be stay with me very long for a very long time. So assume if it in 1 month it went from here to there. This is let's say 0.66, and this is going to be 70 for instance. So this is like a 400, like 1,000 or more than 1,000 profit in 1 month. Okay, what else do I have? All right, let's look at the S&P. Okay, so the S&P, I told you earlier that it has formed an expanding diagonal here, and I made this on the weekly chart. So as you can see here, it's about to kiss the yellow line, and there is a small minor trend line here. The gap between the two moving averages is huge. Um, Usually, I'm not shorting unless the I'm not poised to sell unless the two lines are narrower. The distance between the two lines is narrower. As you can see here in April, when the price went very much, crashed very much, and everybody thought that the price is going to be the S&P is going to be crashed. It didn't last for a long time because the distance between the two lines was huge and big. So it was some kind of small correction and went back. So if it went here from this point, if it broke this trend line and went lower, I believe it's going to be also a small correction, not a crash, because the distance between the two moving average is huge. Unless the two moving average, the distance between the two lines is very narrow, and the price crossed under it, under both of them, closed underneath both of them. In this case, I'm going to tell you, yeah, that's a small crash, and I believe that I'm going to be shorting the price to that level. Let's have a look on individual effective stocks like the Microsoft. Okay, this is on the weekly chart. You'll find that the price has moved symmetric bubble top, and the price didn't break the neckline yet. If it broke it, it's going to be great chance for shorting it, but it didn't break the neckline here yet. I think I talked about it in the previous one, the one before. It didn't break under the neckline. If it broke, once it breaks under the neckline and get closed, I'm going to be short in it. It's a great chance. Hey, don't forget that this is a pure technical. The fundamentals of the stocks is way complicated than the forex. So be careful with that. But this is a pure technical analysis. You should do your job and check on the fundamentals also. What else on the S&P effective Magnificent Seven Amazon? This is the weekly. Let's check on the daily. Okay. Anyway, nothing amazing here. So please don't forget to subscribe and see you later because this video has become so long. Thank you very much for watching.